Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Keith. As you can see, the beach is closed. La Pinta Beach, Playa La Pinta, down in Puerto Colón, has been closed since yesterday. Today is the 22nd, it's Thursday the 22nd of August in beautiful sunny Tenerife. Sorry, I'm laughing at my weather report. But then again, that's what people come here for, and that's what people want. So, like I said, we're here, 22nd of August. Beach is closed due to E. coli. Not 100% sure how it came in or how it's there, but not an uncommon thing in any beach in the world, never mind Tenerife. Many a Dublin beach has been closed down. I'd say it may have had something to do with the storm that we had the last couple of days. The weather wasn't bad, but the ocean was kind of rough. So maybe it stirred something up, I don't know. But anyway, if you're in the location, only relevant if you're watching this on the day. I'm going to actually post this today on the 22nd, so it's only really relevant. Let me spin you around. It's only really relevant if you're here on the 22nd of August 2024. Yeah, just pick another beach, because this one's off limits for the day. Probably be for a couple of days, I would imagine. So as I said, if you're staying around this time, August 22nd, yeah, just pick another beach. Okay, so last night went to cracking little restaurant. I'll bring you down to it now. Food was really good. Limoncello. Now, I thought there was only ever one limoncello, which is the one in Costa Decky, but there's one as well down in Los Cristianos way, or Place de Los America, equally as good, and I believe run by the same people. But this one in Costa Decky up at Fanabe Beach was last night something else. So let me give you a little. As you can see, plenty of trips available. So, food-wise, let's have a look. Okay, let me show you first what was there. Now, as you can see, there's four of us eating at the moment. My daughter's over with me for a couple of weeks, and a very good friend of my partner's is over, so it's, as I said, four of us out for the night. So between, I suppose, the four of us, prawns gambas, and Rue had, I can't think of the name of it. It's basically rice with cheese and this light batter on it. If you think of the name, if you know the name of it, stick it in the comments down below. It's gone out of my head, but it was so good, really, really good. Very well presented. Food was fantastically presented, beautifully cooked. And then for main course, my daughter had the carbonara, which she loves, and as she said herself, pasta was definitely homemade, proper pasta. It wasn't your frozen stuff, your dried pasta. It was fresh pasta, and it was properly cooked again, with egg, not cream. And it was absolutely perfect, just the way you like it, they like it, al dente, the way it should be at, and just looked so good. I had the fillet steak, which was again cooked medium. That's what I asked for, perfectly cooked. Just enough blood. I don't like too much blood in it. I don't like raw steak. You know, the steak's that raw that a good vet can get it back on its feet. I won't eat it, but this was exactly as I asked it to be cooked, medium, and it was perfect, very flavoursome. Pepper sauce was good. So far, nothing couldn't fault them. And then Jackie had the ribs, fell off the bone, absolutely beautifully cooked. And herself had pizza, simple, Parma ham. It was delicious, everybody was stuffed. Nobody could finish their food. Yeah, which is always, I suppose, the steak. Granted, I wasn't leaving that behind. I had these garlic potatoes, which again were just perfect. Now I don't know whether they were actually sort of fried in a garlic sauce or in the garlic oil, or whether the garlic was added to them, but they were some of the most flavoursome potatoes I've eaten since I got here. But the location, as you'll see when we get down there, is absolutely perfect. So let's take a little wander down. It's not that far from here. I even managed to stop on the way out and treat my daughter to a new handbag, courtesy of the Lucky Luckies. Had a bit of crack with them and got her a nice. She picked Marc Jacobs handbag out. She was delighted with herself, and I actually had to laugh because she actually has an original which she had with her, and walking by at a glance you'd be hard pushed to tell the difference now, and I'll be brutally honest with you. And the one I bought cost 10 times less than the one she got, her original, but it was good value. And I suppose it's kind of part of Tenerife. The Lucky Luckies play, I won't say a huge role, but they do play a role in Tenerife sort of culture and lifestyle, because I know people either love them or hate them. Personally, I've never had an issue with them. I've never found them anything but respectful. If you say no, you're not interested, they walk away. They're not interested. If you're not interested in buying, they're not interested in selling to you. So, you know, they're not gonna bother you.
Yeah, they were 5, I think.
They're out to make a living like anybody else on the island, and if you're not interested, they're not going to keep at you. So just politely say no thank you and walk on. It's that simple. People complicate it or overcomplicate it and make a big song and dance about them, and I don't think it's fair, because as I said, they're decent people. They just out to make a living. So all along here, Mr. Sister Show Band. That's a cracking little spot. Great night. I've never stayed in it for the show. I've seen it passing many a time. It looks like good fun, and I must actually stick my head in. So we're down here on Fanabay Beach, and as you can see, Fanabay Beach still open. No hassle here. Yellow flag. I'm assuming the E. coli down on La Pinta Beach is down to, as I said, the rough waves maybe. I don't know. They've stored something up or stored the drains up or something like that. I wouldn't imagine it's going to be for long. I would say maybe 2-3 days. They'll probably test it every day. I think it has to be clear for 2 days before they can reopen the beach. If it's anything like Ireland, then I would imagine it's the same sort of standard worldwide. Waxy O'Shea's, we walked by here last night, it was absolutely packed. Now, young Saoirse, she's a fantastic performer. We watched her up in Paddy O'Kelly's last week. She's fantastic. She won Newcomer of the Year, I think it was last year or the year before, in the Tenerife and the T Awards, Tenerife Entertainment Awards, and well deserved. She's a fantastic musician, singer, and songwriter. Absolutely brilliant. And of course, she's from Ireland, so that always helps. So Playa Fanabay is open for business. Now, Rossini, I have eaten it, and it's a nice little spot. If you're sort of stopping, I suppose it was early in the year, I was over 2 or 3 times on my own, and while I was out vlogging, doing my bits, stopped off in there just for something small at lunchtime. Quiet beer and some tapas. Sat and enjoyed. Really nice, good service, and food was decent. Now, actually, Now, restaurant we ate in is coming up. Loch Ness, this place gets great reviews. I've never eaten it, but it gets really good reviews. And there's so many of these 3 courses for, there they are, $10.95. And as you can see, full. You don't get crowds coming back time and time again if you're producing crap. So, you know, as I said, as long as you're not expecting Michelin star, those 3 courses are pretty cool. Now, this is it, limoncello. Probably my top 2 Italian restaurants on the island. As I said, food last night, service was fantastic. You do have to book it because it's very popular at the restaurant. Staff were absolutely fantastic. And of course they did finish the night off with a shot of limoncello. And then they bought me a second round of limoncellos, which was equally as good. So you want a highly recommended Italian restaurant, don't go any further than here. Limoncello Bar and Restaurant down here on Fanny Beach. Come down, watch the sunset, go for a little stroll down. I mean, yesterday evening when we came out of the restaurant, it was the breeze was coming in across the bay. It was absolutely beautiful. So there's a great view to sit and enjoy your evening meal. Sunsets over there. You can just about see La Gomera in the distance a little bit. It's still a little bit hazy. There's still a little bit Kalima-ish out here at the moment. But waves, ocean's a lot calmer. And I think we've missed the bit of a storm. And it was a bit of a storm. Literally, storm in a teacup. There wasn't that much. Yeah, a couple of the beaches got a little bit flooded from high tide or high winds and but it wasn't like a storm to be honest with you. In fact, most areas didn't even see rain. We saw a bit of rain, but there wasn't a huge amount. Okay, that's it for now. If you like what you see, keep hitting the like, subscribe and bell for notification. Share, please. Get it out there to as many people as possible. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you all soon. Slán.